Hello. Welcome to Card Minds. Thank you for stopping by. This is going to be a Gemini weekly money and career reading from December 18th to the 31st, 2023. Geminis, welcome, welcome. Let's see what messages we have for this upcoming weeks. December 18th to the 31st, 2023, money and career for the sign of Gemini. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for joining me. I hope you are all well. There will be a magic word at the end of the reading. Geminis, if you're interested in putting your name in the hat for a free reading, all you have to do is put the magic word down below in the comment section and be subscribed. Most of all, be subscribed, as I will be choosing the two names for the free readings uniquely on the subscribe list. So if you're interested, there we go. But also, even if you're not interested in the free readings, please share these magic words that empower others, that share energies, positive energies. That's what we're about here on this channel. It's a lot of cards. Okay. Let's get going. Gemini. Here we go. Gemini. Money and career, December 18th to the 31st. The Judgment. Big decision here. 10 of Cups. 4 of Wands. Are you deciding to get married, Gemini? Working hard? Okay. So you're leaving something behind, you're leaving a conflict behind, and in your mind it's like, I want to be happy. I just want harmony. Maybe I want to be closer to my family. Maybe I want to revisit my family. When I say revisit, I mean maybe I want to take a closer look and understand where happiness is, and understand how important my connections are, or what is my nucleus, right? Family nucleus, or what is my purpose in my family. It seems like family here is important. I know this is a money and career reading, but sometimes other energies flow. And here it's about rising up to something more important for you. Can be something regarding your family, or what, maybe moving closer to your family, or maybe just wanting to see them more, or celebrating something with your family. And it feels like that's what is important for you in your mind right now. Yes, we're approaching the holidays. Yes, that can be logical. But the Judgment is a very, very important decision. An important decision that really can change not only your perspective, but change your overall path. And it feels like you're waking up to a new energy with the desire, the energy to be closer to your family. And when I say family, whatever family represents for you, maybe it's friends, maybe it's your environment, maybe it's just those people that you really love, that you want to make sure are okay and remain close, right? Want to be there for them, want to take advantage of, not take advantage, be closer, right? And it's almost like you're waking up to this new energy, this new love, right? Love of yourself and where you stand, what your place is within this sense of family. So this judgment here is a huge, huge decision. A happy decision, right? It's new. You're going to do something new, or you have the revelation that you need to do something new. It's almost like something's calling you. Destiny is calling you to shift, right? To shift destiny. You're shifting your path here. And it feels like it's a surprise for you, a wake up for you. All of a sudden you're realizing what your vocation is, or what that new job, or that new field you want to be in, or that new thing that really is itching your curiosity, that you want to work in, that you want to work for that company, or you want to start your own business, or you want to change careers completely. It feels like it's a big change of career, but it feels like you're also realigning yourself with what is most important for you, and it feels like family is very important for you. So whatever you're changing, whatever this decision is, it's highly inspirational, but it's also that now you can express yourself with freedom. You express your creativity, make yourself known, put yourself out in the world and show your creative art, or show your, I don't know why I said creative art. It feels like you want to show the world something, your talent, your idea, whatever it is, right? It'll be different for everyone. But that's a huge decision, because now all of a sudden you're changing your destiny. Because it's, for example, you're an accountant, right? Let's just say that. It's just an example. And all of a sudden you realize, okay, well, I'm not getting younger. Oh, I just miss my family, or I feel like we haven't been that close, or we don't live in the same area or city or country or whatever. And I feel the sense of, I feel the need to be closer to them, to be able to see them more and be with them. And it's something like that, right? And so for that, you're having to make a big decision. Now, it doesn't have to be that, but it's something emotional here. It's something, but you want to settle into your new harmony, into your new balance, whatever that means for you. And you want to, whatever it takes, you will do it to make it happen. Now, you're working hard to make this happen. But you understand also that if you make this happen, you also want to be able to do something that is fulfilling for you, something that is important, that makes sense to you, right? So if you move, for example, or if you leave something, because clearly you're leaving something behind, and this is how it feels, if you move or you leave your career behind, again, I'm back with my accounting. Let's say you move that, you leave that behind, and you're totally reinventing yourself and totally reinventing a career by moving closer to your family, or just feeling closer to them and wanting to be with them more, something like that, right? And then when I say family, either maybe you want to get married to someone. Maybe you want to move closer to your kids or to your parents. Maybe, right? It's something like that. So that is pushing you to reinvent your career. And I feel like you're going to do something completely different. So you're moving from accountant to, I don't know, you're making a product, or you're now moving into something more creative, more artistic, right? Something like that. Now, that situation that you're planning, preparing, working on, committed to make it happen, you're making it happen, and you're working really hard to make it happen. And I feel like you're thinking with this Knight of Pentacles, slowly but surely, this is going to happen. I'm going to move. I'm going to reinvent my career. I'm going to start my own business, right? For example, you start your own business. But I really have to leave a lot behind. Maybe I have to leave friends behind, coworkers, a whole situation, a whole job, career, whatever, social circle. But I feel like it's time you expand with this three of wands. You know, you have the energy and you have the desire to really go for it. Expand your horizons, move, discover other things, discover other cultures, connect with other people. You will take your time to assess. And again, I feel a sense of marriage as well. Again, maybe that's just for one person. But all you're doing is your career shift. Your desire to reinvent yourself, because it's really that, reinventing yourself, is also make you rise up to what is important to you, what is purposeful for you, combining emotion, desire, energy, empowerment, whatever it is, right? And with the Three of Wands, you're really moving forward, expanding your career, expanding your horizons. For me, it's a complete change of career, even though we don't have an ace. And moving. Yes, you're leaving something competitive behind. You're leaving a job behind that, you know, where you had to prove yourself, where you felt you constantly had to defend yourself. Maybe you're a lawyer. Queen of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Maybe this is the person you want to move closer to. Oh, yes. Okay, so it can be that also. A long distance relationship. And now you want to move closer, you know, slowly but surely make that happen. Just an example, but it feels like that. Whatever the situation is emotionally, it feels like you're changing your life for that person or for those people or for the love of family or the love of your loved ones, right? And so here with the Hangman, yes, it's different. It's going to be different, right? It's going to be a complete different perspective. Five of Swords, you have to battle it, right? You're leaving a complete life behind. Not in a bad way, but when we move or when there's big decisions like that, big shifts, it's clear that we leave something behind. And if we don't even leave anything behind, we leave emotions behind, connections. King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag, Knight of Swords, imposing. Yeah, you're moving forward. Yeah, there's no looking back. Action forward. And it feels like you have to sort of impose this to people or convince to people, right? Five of Swords, there's battle. 10 of Wands, it's the end of that cycle. Pressure, stress, a lot going on. 7 of Wands, competing, having to discuss constantly, but also having to protect your space and protect your decision, or, right? It's almost like, Gemini, you're like, wait a second, I don't have to explain or re-explain to everyone what I'm doing, how I'm doing it, why I'm doing it, right? This is my life, this is my choice. But with the Hangman, just make sure you take a step back when you need to, because it's different, because this is a big shift, right? And the Hangman invites you to take a pause for all reflection, all introspection, because it's such a big change, right? Things are going to be different. And it's a new life choice, right? And so, since it's a new life choice, it imposes patience, reflection on one's life, automatically, when we shift dramatically, there's a whole bunch of emotions triggered in oneself, right? We look back on a whole life. We look back on a whole episode of our life. And we come back on our influences. We think of our influences, our childhood, our education, the people that were important for us, the people that influenced us, that helped us, that guided us along the way. Your family story. And I think that is something we're coming back to, to the original energy here, where that is all coming together, that it's important for you to be back with your family, or to be with your family, or back with the influences, right, that guided you originally when you were a child. Wow, this is profound, Gemini. This is profound. All right, let's see if there are a few more cards in the second deck. Let me just put the light on. There we go. Gemini, weekly money and career, December 18th to the 31st, 2023. Money and career for the sign of Gemini. Are there a few more cards or energies that want to come out? Yes, Three of Swords. Not surprising, because you're really leaving something behind, right? I'm going to put this over here. Not easy. Not easy, but prepared. Not easy, but essential for you, right? Nothing's easy. And that's why you have the Hangman. Take a step back and when it gets overwhelming, or when you made that choice and you're in the middle of the whole transition and you're questioning yourself, take a step back. Yeah, take a step back. See, we have a lot of repeats. They're all repeats. Wow, impressive. All repeats. But this, and this is just confirming how difficult it is, but I don't feel it difficult in completely heartbreaking. I feel it difficult in the sense that you have to leave something behind for your future, to move forward, to move on, to move into the next step of your life. Wow. All right, let's see if there's one last message for the road. Gemini, weekly, money and career. I'm going to put that there. It's all about letting go. It's all about letting go. The strength, six of swords, the strength. Okay. Let's see what we have here. Eight of Swords. Yes. So something, you were stuck or are stuck in a certain mindset here. And I feel like maybe you're, and again, the Hangman. Wow. Wow, you have 3 times the Hangman. So maybe you were stuck between a rock and a hard place, right? Where you have a job, but you know you have to move, or there's something there that is essential for you, that you have to make that choice, that you have to make that decision, whether it's family, whether it's for a relationship, whether it's for your career and your job is sending you to another country, to another place, to relocate, something like that. Although we don't have justice, right? I don't feel this is imposed on you. I don't feel this as a sense of obligation. I feel this as a change in your career due to an emotional situation, but I feel it's your choice. I don't think someone is imposing anything upon you, Gemini, which I would doubt, right? But with three times the Hangman, it's really about understanding that this is going to be different. So, do you realize it's going to be different, or are you still trying to figure out if you can do it or how you can maneuver this, or can you adapt to that new life? Can you adapt to that new city, new way of life, new culture, whatever it is, because you also have the strength. So it's having the stamina to make it happen. But also with these three hangmen, right? It's about maybe you push, or imposed a certain way for a long time, where it was sort of my way or the highway, or it had to be done like that, and that's the way it's going to go, but not really quite fitting, and a little tricky, a little difficult. Now it feels like it's the opportunity to pause and assess and evaluate where you stand on this change, where you stand on this decision, on this path. And allow the new to come in because it's completely new. So even if it's your choice, it is new. You have to adapt. You have to see. And it's something new that's coming in. And you have to allow it to come in. And surrender to those energies. Surrender to the situation. Even if it's different. Even if certain things are unexpected. Take the time out of your routine to connect with the new ways. To connect with this new situation. With the new energies. The new people. Right? It's about connecting and seeing and thinking differently in this new world, environment, career, land, country, whatever it is, right? Because I feel like you understand and you are making this choice, but once it starts, once the movement starts, once the transition starts, then you're sort of like, oh, well, wait a minute, whoa, right? I was thinking that, or really, no, that's not for me, or I'm not going to want to do it that way, or no. It's a big change. It's a big change. So it's really about seeing, allowing yourself to see, to hear, to process, to see, and then transform certain things that you might need to transform in your way to make it more interesting for you, or to make it more understanding or joyful, or right? That's the way it feels. All right, let's keep going. 10 of Swords, yes, at the end. Not easy, but you have the Empress. Yeah, you're reinventing yourself. So it's about 7 of Wands. It's about and 8 of Wands. Okay. It's an intricate reading, Gemini, but fascinating. So you have this Empress, which clearly now you're growing into a new energy. It's a period of growth, which everything you've planted will come to fruition. It's coming to fruition. Just take the moment to reflect. Take the moment to reflect on who you are and everything you've done up to now, and everything that's surrounding you. Sort of offer gratitude for everything that you have created so far. So you can now build on this energy, right? Exactly what I've said before. Build on this energy and create even more in your life instead of, fighting it or trying to fit a square hole in a round peg, because that's not the way you do it and it should be done the way you usually do it. No, this is going to be different. So allow yourself the time and the space to enter a different frame of mind, right? Ground yourself, ground your energy. It's vital for your well-being and your growth here, Gemini. Wow. Absolutely, absolutely amazing reading. It is, it's a rebirth, but I don't think I don't think that's the right word here for Gemini. I think the word is growth, because you're growing, you're adapting. You will find that energy that is fulfilling for you, but you have to process, and you have to process every step of the way to make your path, right? Even if it's not your path, and even if it's not something that resembles you, and even if you feel a little uncomfortable sometimes, you're going to make it your own. You're going to make it your own. So, yes, the magic word is growth, Gemini. You're probably not going to like me for that, but it's an absolutely beautiful reading. So, I hope you enjoyed this reading as much as I did, Geminis. Thank you so much for watching. I want to thank each and every one of you, that the people that just popped in. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you consider subscribing. And for the people that have been here this whole year, 2023, or part of it, however, thank you from the bottom of my heart for sharing your energies, for supporting this channel. Gratitude to you. Gratitude to all of you for being here and sharing your lives with me. I want to wish you wonderful holidays wherever you situate yourself in the world. Beautiful holidays to you and your families. I wish you all abundance, happiness, and whatever goals you wish for in 2024. I will see you right back here in January. Until then, happy holidays. Take care. Bye-bye.